Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a Some Assemblage Required video, also combined with May I Scraplift You. Today I am scraplifting the very talented Scrappy Cat Josephine. And this is the layout that I chose. I really liked that she had some stuff that was done with the fringe scissors. Oh my goodness, that just left my brain. The fringe scissors. And so I am starting out with this awesome stencil. This is one of the stencil of the month stencils from Scrapping Reflections. It is, I think, the January 22 stencil is what it said on it. And I just started out with a little bit of the Stickles Moon Dust glitter gel, which I have been using a lot for all of these wintry photos, and I really love the way that it looks, and I am almost out of it, so that is kind of sad. I am using two different Shimmerz products. I'm using Frosty Buns, and the other one is called Blue Lagoon. One is, actually they're both inklings, which means they're shimmery, and I'm just putting a little bit of that all over the background here, adding the Blue Lagoon to give it a little more depth. That's the darker of the blue. The other is still got a little bit of a blue sheen to it, but it is the Frosty Buns color, which is kind of like a shimmery, almost white, but not. And in the page that I am scraplifting, she's got some pink mixed media in the background and a little bit of splatter as well. So that is what I'm working with or working off of. And so I am adding that as well. Now I have three photos. They are 3x4s, horizontal or landscape, whichever you prefer to call it. And they were taken out the window of the car as we were coming home from Tahoe. These huge icicles coming off of the rocks on the side of the road. And I really thought they were cool and interesting. And I thought these fringe scissors really kind of made it feel like icicles dangling down, which is one of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and use those. I am using the same paper pack, which is called Celebrate Winter. It is an Echo Park paper pack that I've been using for all of the winter photos that I've been working on so far. And actually, I don't even know if I think I'm shooting this out of order, so you may not have seen a lot of the winter ones so far, but I will be using this for a lot of the winter photos that I have. I'm also using this awesome acrylic piece from Some Assemblage Required. It says bad weather makes for cool photography, and that is definitely, or makes for good photography, not cool photography. It makes for good photography, and that is definitely, I don't know how good the photos are from the perspective of being a photographer, but these are awesome photos of these icicles, so I definitely thought I would use that. I also wanted to bring in that black because I don't have a lot of black going on my layout, and I thought it would be kind of cool to just bring in that since it was a very dark day. As we were driving home, there was snow flurries and all kinds of stuff going on. The roads were pretty bad, and so I definitely wanted to kind of commemorate that with this layout. Now, all of those snowflakes that you see to the side there, the biggest ones were done with a die cut. It's a Spellbinders die, very old. The smaller ones that are the really silvery color, and the other ones that are small that match those were all cut on a friend's Cricut, and I don't know what the name of the file was or anything like that. One of the other gals at the retreat was cutting snowflakes, and I was like, ooh, I need some of those, and so we cut some for me. And the silver ones were cut on silver glitter paper. The other ones were just cut on white paper, and then I sprayed them with a combination of the Sterling Media Gloss spray from Dina Wakley, and some of the White Linen Dilutions spray from Dilutions. And I really like the way that they look. They are very shimmery and shiny and kind of fun. And I'm going to be using, I have this huge stack because I'm using them on a lot of the different layouts that I'm doing to document this trip to Tahoe with my husband and the family that I work for. So now I'm just playing with pulling in some of these other colors into the other embellishment areas. You're not actually going to see the fringe at the bottom of these top pieces, and that's okay with me. You will see it at the on the bottom left ones. You just see the tops of those 3 pattern papers there, and I'm okay with that. It just brings in more of the color up there, and it makes me happy. So I am also bringing in those black acrylic clouds. Those are also from Some Assemblage Required. I'm not sure which ones she's got up on her site currently. She may have everything. I haven't actually checked, because these are not from the newer release. They've been around for a little while, but I love her products because they are very versatile. Like, the clouds could be used on a lot of different things, and they are unusual. Like, you don't see that bad weather is good for makes for good photography kind of deal very often. So it's unique and fun, and it actually, gives you some ideas of other things to document besides just your happy pictures. So I just love that piece, and I thought it was cool. So I believe she actually has a cut file with that as well. So you might be able to get a cut file also that has that. I will put links to the products down below that I am using, the ones that I have links for, and you can go and check those out if that is of interest to you. As I go ahead and adhere all of these pieces down, I am taking, there's a paper backer on all of the acrylic clouds there, so I've got to peel that off. You can leave it on. You don't have to peel it off. Most of the time I peel it off unless I don't want the item to be see-through, or if it is a solid piece that you can't see through, I'll peel it off as well. Once in a while there is an item that is translucent and I don't want the papers behind to show through, and I'll leave the backer on. Normally I also use glue dots to adhere everything down, but in this case I didn't have my glue dots with me, so I'm like, I just use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, and so far it's been holding fine. I haven't had any problems. So these were done a couple weeks ago, and they made it home. They've been shuffled around on my desk and moved from pile to pile, and haven't made it in an album yet. That will happen eventually, but they have held no problem. So that Nuvo Deluxe adhesive does work great for this type of thing. Now I am also playing with bringing in some more of this blue and red over on the right hand side, but it's going to end up going up here by this acrylic piece. I didn't like it down lower. It was too directly across from the other pieces. It's been a long day, guys. It was I didn't like how it was lining up with the pieces that have the fringe on the left hand side. I wanted it more off balance or off center, less parallel. Holy moly, guys. Okay, I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead. While I glue these down, don't forget that there are a bunch of people playing along with May I Scraplift You. The link for the playlist is down below. I always want to say all the links are down below, but we have a playlist. We are not doing a list of links. It's all a playlist, so go and check that out. And you can see all of the videos that have been released so far by all of the people playing along. So there is my completed layout, you guys. The stills are coming up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or comments about this layout, I'm happy to answer that, or questions or comments about anything. Just drop those down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm a little bit behind on answering right now, but I will get caught up very soon. Thanks again for taking time to spend with me. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to go and check out MK's shop over at someassemblagerequired.com. Thanks. See you soon. Bye-bye.